How's it going out there, everybody? Lawsuit Jerry's back again, guys. Man, this been one good old week around here, guys. No rain for a while, but it's hot outside today. But I come outside just now if I can clean up the truck right quick, get it back shining, back up, I ain't washed it all week, so it's time to go ahead and get with it. Pull the other truck out the garage and put this one in. Give it a good wipe down and hit the road for a little bit again today. But man, guys, the ladies, when they came out, I had the biggest smile on my face that you could not wipe off at all. Man, that was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was really nice to see those two ladies out, and man, I tried my best to be around them the whole time, but I didn't want to overdo my welcome around them and stuff like that, so they come out here to do something with CJ on 32 and stuff like that, even though I was able to be there with them, you know what I'm saying? So I choose not to be around them too much at all, especially like going out to eat and stuff like that, Jerry has some other things to do to take care of, stuff like that, so some people might say, oh no, you lying. I ain't lying about that, but I got a chance to take a picture with him and stuff like that, that was one thing. It felt like to me, by me taking a picture with them, it was more like there are two famous women. And in my heart, they are two famous women that's out there, that's on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and just out there, and like I said, I was not meant to share that video with everybody that was on my page and stuff, but I think everybody ended up getting that picture, but it didn't bother me at all, not like that, it was something that I wanted to do anyway, was take pictures with them. I just didn't get a chance to do a video with them. I should have did it, but sometimes you have to pay your respect sometimes, but I could have went on here and done it, but I didn't do it. I wish I did, but now I blame myself for that one, I want to do a video with those ladies, but I will get another chance because I will be in Vegas in December. I'm going out there in December, so I can meet up and do some videos with them and stuff like that, and take off with it. And they told me, they were like, Jerry, you should have did a video with us, and I know they didn't have much time because they had to get back to the airport and stuff like that. So I'm telling you guys, if they needed a ride to the airport or something like that, I would have gave them a ride, It wasn't going to stop me from doing anything, I would have took them on up there, and dropped them all off, and hey, just show some appreciation towards the ladies, I would have done just that for them. So if they ever come back out here, yeah, I'll pick you up from the airport and drop you back off. No problem with me. But yeah. So the two ladies that was on live yesterday, me and CJ was together then when we saw the live stream. They was talking about CJ so cool on there and and stuff like that. Talking about some great things towards 32 gang and stuff and everything. So we did respond to their channel and stuff, but was driving on the highway, so I had to keep focused. I wanted to go get in the line with them, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get on that line with them, but I was driving. So I had to keep my eyes on the road. But the only thing I can do was just listen, and man, I sit back and watch a lot of videos, everybody that puts out, stuff like that, even the ones they put out there with me and Royalty on the picture. Royalty, she did that one. I appreciate her on that, you know what I'm saying, 100%, I love it, when I first saw her, I was like, man, where the kids at? She was like, oh, I left them at home. I'm like, oh, okay. because it would have been great to see the kids too, to see them all come out, you know. But like I said, I will have another chance to see everybody, and uh, me and Tay took a picture together and stuff like that. I got everything saved on my phone, so uh, the ones that we all took a picture with each other, were just the two ladies and me, and I'm use one of them pictures on my platform, you know. But man, guys, I had a wonderful weekend, and my shout out goes out to CJ on 32 because he the only one that made it happen, without him, I probably never saw him. But yeah, he made it happen, and much love goes out to him for that little gift for them to come on out, man. Because otherwise, I would never saw them, But yeah, shout outs to my big homie there, 100%. Uh, man, that made my day. It made my day, and man, man, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So we did have a nice good time at the car show. Me, him, and Tay. Uh, Royalty came out the next day and stuff like that. So I had a chance to run into her, give him a nice big old hug. You know what I'm saying? And man, yep, that hug, man, them hugs, man, was really nice, man. It was kind of hard for me to stand up on my 2 feet. I almost fainted, and that's the way my body felt. My legs felt like giving out that quick, when I end up giving them both a hug, it was like, wow, because the first famous person I ever gave a hug to was Mariah Carey, when I went to a concert in Chicago. And the first day when I met her was when she was doing a concert at the United Center, and the brat decided to come and pick me up. She had a limo to come out and pick me up, and then the limo took me to Chicago where they was at. And the brat met me downstairs in front of the motel, and this motel must have had like 20-some floors in it. Y'all know Lawsuit Jerry don't like taking elevators, man, but I ended up getting in one anyway, you know what I'm saying? So when I go to the room, motel room, and the brat told me to go inside door number 1. Went in door number 1, and guess who was standing there? Mariah Carey. And I almost fainted then. But I went in there and gave her a nice big old hug, We went back to the United Center. We had dinner there and stuff like that, And then she ended up doing a concert that night. And I was backstage. Backstage Lawsuit Jerry. And she got to singing. I forget the name of the song she was singing, but when she got to sing that song, man, I went out there on the stage and I started dancing with her on the stage. And she didn't not stop me, and that's one good old time I had out with someone, and I got a chance to run into Scottie Pippen was there at the concert and stuff like that, and then after the concert, they went to a club that called Underground in Chicago, and that means number of famous people was in this club, and regular people could not get in. I didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? But I can understand why. But that worked out pretty good too, and I didn't get back home until that next day. And I remember my wife had all my clothes sitting outside on the front porch when I got back. So that was a big no-no. That was a big no-no. But, when I got back to work too, even when I went back to work the next day, all my bosses, supervisors and co-workers, everybody got mad at me because I went to a concert. And I told one guy at work, don't tell nobody. He ended up telling the whole freaky job, and my job was trying to give me a couple of days off of work because of that reason, And I'm like, y'all never knew that the brat was coming to visit her grandmama that stayed in the building, while I was working at. They did not realize that because she was getting sneaked in every time she come to Illinois, she'll call me up and say, "Hey, I'm coming in. Make sure it's close, close care." And I made sure that she came in through the back door so she can enter through the back of the elevator to go upstairs and make sure nobody else can come through that front elevator door. You know what I'm saying? So they pushed the button, the door wouldn't open. So I had to lock it down when she come through the back elevator and take up to a granny's apartment and stuff and get her inside and stuff. Then I come back downstairs and unlock the elevator. But nobody never realized that Jerry was doing that. You know what I'm saying? So every time she come out, I was doing that. She'll call me up and I make sure she entered through the back. But that's how it was with me, you know what I'm saying? So we have fun. I have fun doing that with the brat, They're just like me meeting up with Royalty and Tay, you know what I'm saying? So it was nice, It was one beautiful day that we had together, and we had it was CJ's cameraman there, you know what I'm saying, and two ladies, CJ, and blessed by Jessica, she was there, And Jessica, we became good friends, So that's one thing good about it. We became good friends. So Jessica was more like, Los Angeles, I was on my way to come and get you. I'm like, you don't know where I stay at, so how you gonna come and get me? She was like, I would have found you. I'm like, oh, okay then. But yeah, I'm glad she didn't come and get me. But I ended up going to where they was at because I ended up getting a little text saying where they was at. So I met over there at the place where they was doing the videos at. So yeah, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad I didn't miss out. But it came out to be a beautiful day that day, man. But have I been getting any sleep? Yep. Sometimes I can't sleep. But it's okay. I ain't losing no sleep over that, but it's all right though, So, man. Yep. It was nice. But like I said, I appreciate everybody locking down on them videos, guys, and watching them videos, good comments going through and stuff like that. Sometimes you get some crazy ones, but it's all right. But, yeah. They ain't nothing but fun, guys, I love it. But next time I will be getting videos by those two ladies. So when I go to Vegas, I will be meeting up with them. So that way I won't be missing out on the game. But yeah, I had my aunt calling me, my cousins calling me. They were like, who are the two ladies that's in the picture with you? Those your twin daughters? No, them ain't my twin daughters. That's Royalty and Tay. Look them up on YouTube. You'll find them there. I had a bunch of cousins and friends text me on this. Who are the two ladies? Who's the two ladies? Man, yeah, there was words saying they fine, they beautiful. Man, Lawsuit Jerry, how can you get with somebody like that? How can you take pictures with somebody like that? Hey, Lawsuit Jerry is a YouTuber also. So, we one big family, That's all it is. Everybody that's doing YouTube, we all one big family. We out there trying to grind, trying to make a good living out of this thing, out the internet, and continue trying to grow bigger and trying to continue doing a lot of big things on there. So that's what I've been trying to tell everybody that's out there that come up to me with that kind of question, And I send them to the right people. If you want to watch YouTube and stuff, you want to watch them on YouTube, hey, I'll name off a lot of people's names and give it to them. They go watch them, Just don't forget to watch Lawsuit Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Watch my videos too also. So they always does that anyway. But anyway, guys, we got a car show coming up this Saturday. I will be hitting the car show on Saturday, but not on Sunday. So Saturday I will be hitting it. The one that's on Sunday is in Wisconsin. I'm not going to that one. So that's more like a 2-hour drive, something like that. So I'm not gonna take that route. Saturday I will be hitting the other one. I gotta figure out where's that at. Swervo 2 times told me about it, but I forgot where it was at. But when they go, I'll be getting them, you know what I'm saying, getting up there to the car show on that Saturday. But there's I think it's 3 of them because there's one out here, race 66 out here, I don't think I'm gonna make it to that one. But the other one, I got to figure out what's that, and I will be hitting that one with them. And oh yeah, another thing, a guy that was on the highway the other day honked his horn at me. That was in the big rig truck. I think where I was in West Side Chicago, I believe it is. So I think that was yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. So yesterday, if you're watching this video, appreciate you, homie. For the shout out from the horn. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? I saw you. Appreciate that. Much love goes out to you, homie. All right. But anyway, guys, time for Lawsuit Jerry to get up off of here, and I'll catch y'all next time, next video, guys. I got a couple videos already made, but I'm not going to release them yet. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do another car show, then I'm going to go ahead and release the video out once I do the car show videos. Because it won't make no sense to drop it out right now, but I got a couple more sitting on the side, and I got this one I'm letting go, and then Saturday video, Sunday's gonna be a video. Then after that, I start dropping my other videos. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep them level. You know what I'm saying? Get them going the right way. But anyway, Royalty, Tay, much love goes out to you ladies. You know, I enjoyed you guys when y'all was here. You ladies, why y'all was here? You know what I'm saying? Much love goes out to you guys. You know, appreciate everything from you. You too. And hope I had enough time to really sit back and talk to you ladies and stuff like that, you know. I did talk to Royalty for a little while, you know what I'm saying, got some little understanding, but, you know, hey, it's all good, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate her, you know. So, yes, I will always be there for you girls, you know, you ladies, you know. Y'all got me, y'all got my support, no matter what, you know. So I'm just waiting for the next video to come out on you, Royalty. So you said you quit YouTube, but please give me one more video. That's all I'm asking. Give me one more video of yours. I would love to watch it. Just give us one more. One video. That's all I'm asking. And Tay was saying that she was going to make another YouTube video. I can't wait for her to come out and drop. So I'm waiting on for y'all to drop that video. All right. But Lawsuit Jerry's out of here. Peace. 32 game. We out.